Today is Wednesday. I think it is Solar Plexus Day, that I know for sure. I am excited to begin the Solar Plexus. It is a very fun chakra to be working with. I'm going to see who's online with me this morning. If you are online and watching, you can send me a little message in the chat just to let me know you're here. I'm hoping that we'll get a few people on this morning with me, add a little bright sunny sunshine into our internal lives today. Sunny the parrot is a little angry that he's not being included today, but yesterday was pretty much a disaster with him around. So just going to keep him in the other room. Let's hope that he's not going to be a spoil sport and scream at me the entire time. That's a definite possibility with him, but whatever, he's a bird. They do that. Most of you didn't realize birds will scream at you, but yeah, they will. Okay. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's looking a little dreary outside today, but I assure you the sun is shining nice and bright beyond the clouds. There is blue sky and bright warm sunshine waiting for us on the other side. I know I've got a few people on with me this morning. I'm not sure who has joined me, but I can see I've got a few. So hello and good morning. Thanks for coming out to join me today. We are going to be doing Solar Plexus Chakra today. We began the week with our root. Yesterday we tapped into the sacral chakra, and today Solar Plexus. So it's your Solar Plexus Chakra. There's that beautiful orb of energy, pretty much right in the center of the belly, right where the belly meets the ribs, that lovely little spot. You can almost feel the pulse of it some mornings as you get up, and you feel the drive of it starting to pulse. So that there is the spot where your solar plexus is. That's where we're going to be centering our concentration and awareness today. Good morning, Jennifer. Sunny says hello too, but he says it in a really annoying way that sounds more like a scream. We are going to be moving our energy from our root and through that sacral that we worked on yesterday. So we're feeling nice and secure. We're feeling supported. We're feeling safe. And we're feeling like we have a little bit better awareness of ourselves and a little bit better hold on our emotional self as well. Good morning, Kaylee. It's lovely to see you. When we have that sense of security and that sense of self, and you pair them, you have this beautiful ability to take the things you want for yourself, and you feel safe to put them out into the world. You feel safe to be a little more creative. You feel safe and sure of yourself enough to leave your mark on the world and put your own impression on it, and leave it out there and say, this is the beauty I have, and what do you think? And if you don't like it, that's okay. I like it. That is one of the beautiful parts of the solar plexus chakra. So they all kind of build on each other, and they build you. They build the most incredible version of you possible. Yeah, yes, Sunny does sound beautiful. It's just like he's singing. Sometimes he does. Sometimes he has the most adorable little voice, and he's just talking to you, and he sounds so cute. And other times, you honestly think there's some sort of evil demon in his body who is going to devour your soul. There are times, but I get it. I think that I could probably be the same. We're very much alike that way. So we're good with it. We're good with it. You learn to roll with it, baby. Your solar plexus chakra is one that will help you with your drive, your resilience. It's what kind of spurs you on and keeps you going. So if you're one of those people who's a little bit, say, wishy-washy or gets defeated easily, say when you mention things you want to do to other people, and they say, oh, well, that's not going to work, or that's kind of stupid, or why don't you do this instead? If you're the type of person who lets that knock you off your path, then the solar plexus chakra might be one that's really good for you to start empowering, because it will empower you in turn, keep you going, even though you get a little resistance. Sometimes We'll also hit a setback in our plans. We'll have a project going or something we're working on, and we'll have a setback or something won't go right. We'll have a failure. This does not necessarily mean we should give up. Sometimes this just means you have to push harder or take a step in a different direction. Just keep going. But a lot of us will just take that as a sign that says, no, we're just going to be done then. I'm not bothering. So if you are one of those people who gets knocked down easily, this is where to go. You're probably even finding it right now during this time of self-isolation. You'll have days where you build yourself up and then you'll read a news story or you hear somebody talking about something and you're just immediately deflated again. So these are all signs that you need to boost your solar plexus chakra. It's just basically going to give you that sense of stability, a little bit of security, knowing that you can keep going. It's almost taking that root chakra sense of security, that foundation, that safety net, and raising it even higher, saying, you know what, I'm going to be safe no matter what, and I'm going to stick to what I want, what's good for me. And as you do that, you're raising those energies from the root and the sacral into the solar plexus, and you are empowering it to get you where you want to go, to allow you to follow through and finish any of your projects and reach your goals. This is really important. Not only is it important in setting plans, having your to-do list, but it's also important just in keeping the proper mindset that you want for yourself. We all talked about on the first day how we're all vibration. We talked a little bit about the observer effect as well. And when we did that, we mentioned that every thought and belief you have, all the emotions that you're putting out in the world, when you have that emotion, that is energy in motion. That's what's going to transform that 0-point field from that infinite potential into matter, into reality, into your world. That's what's creating manifestations. So if we are someone who's riding kind of high in their emotional vibes and then something happens and they get knocked down, guess where your vibration goes to? It gets knocked down again too. So you're not going to be creating as many things from that 0-point field that you're going to be enjoying, because it's just going to keep creating based on what you're thinking. It's just sometimes you're going to be thinking things that you don't want to create. So we have to be really careful. So your solar plexus chakra is actually going to keep you in that higher vibrational mode a little bit more, keep you a little more resistant to negative thoughts, negative intentions from others, that sort of thing, or even just memories from your past, worries, that sort of thing. So instead of just falling completely, you may rock a little bit, but you're basically going to keep your high vibe, because we want to stay on that high flying disc as much as possible. That's where we start manifesting what we truly desire. And it's basically a practice makes perfect thing. We just keep going. It's like exercising a muscle. You keep bringing yourself back to the point you want to create in, you want to feel, and eventually the momentum will build up enough that you're not getting knocked down quite as much. So you will get there, I promise. Just takes a little bit of work and a little bit of reminding yourself. You don't have to be angry with yourself. You don't have to be disappointed with yourself. You don't have to think there's something wrong with you if you don't, stay on that high flying disc all the time. You just say, oops, I forgot. I'm supposed to be up here. This is my natural zone. I'm not supposed to be a miserable person. I am a happy person. I am a powerful person. I'm an in control person. Just forgot for a minute. I'm going back up. All right. So I do have a few people on, and I want to say thanks so much for joining me this morning. I'm really, really pleased that so many people are wanting to share this experience with me, and I hope that it's doing you some good. I hope that you're being enriched by it, or at least entertained. Okay, so we're going to skip right into our lovely solar plexus chakra meditation today. I'm going to pop on the music and I will guide you through just a little bit of progressive relaxation, and then we're going to do a little bit of visualization to really boost up that gorgeous solar plexus chakra, okay? Any questions or anything for me before I begin, peeps? Anybody have anything that you want to share or any questions about their solar plexus? Good morning, Andrea. I'm so glad you're here, and I'm glad you hopped on just in time to start on our meditation with us today. We're doing solar plexus, so we are empowering ourselves, and we are going to keep ourselves in that power mode with this. Okay, let's begin with a few nice deep breaths. Drawing them in, expanding the ribs, dropping the shoulders as we release. And just letting the air flow out. We don't have to push, we don't have to count. Then expanding and holding for just a second. And letting it go at its own pace and its own time, just letting your body naturally take over that deep inhalation, holding, and releasing rhythm. Good morning, Lana. Thanks for being here. I'm so glad I got a chance to see you outside for a moment. Breathing in and fully releasing. And as we're breathing in, we're reminding ourselves that we are doing ourselves some good here. We're bringing ourselves out of that fight or flight mode and allowing our bodies to relax and get back in touch with all of our organs. Allowing it to concentrate on functioning optimally. You might even feel some warmth as the oxygen starts circulating a little higher in the system at higher levels. Bringing that blood flow through. I'd like to invite you now to close your eyes. Feeling the support of the place you're resting beneath you. And settling in, making yourself as comfortable as possible. And feel that beautiful sense of relaxation, comfort. Slide down from the top of our heads, with the loving hands, gentle caress. Moves down over the back of your neck, into your shoulders, over your forehead, softening your eyes, releasing the jaw, soothing the neck, and moving down over your shoulder blades and chest, into your arms, releasing your hands so your fingers curl. Softening your core, releasing the back. Unlocking the hips, moving down, down, down into the thighs and knees. Soothing your calves and releasing your feet. Just check in with your natural breath. There's no need to regulate it. Simply watching it, knowing your body knows exactly what to do. You don't have to think about the breath. Your body will do it for you. She has a natural intuition for what you need. I'd like you to bring your awareness now to the very center of your torso, right to that soft spot where your belly meets your ribs. Right here, tucked away against your spine, you'll find a beautiful orb, bright yellow. You may see it soft and lemony, or a little deeper, with the colors of a sunflower. Whatever you see there is right for you, but you can adjust it and play with it as you see fit. This is your energy, and it follows your lead. What's its shape? Is it totally round and smooth, or is it oblong, maybe a little warped? How does it spin? Which direction and speed? You can make any corrections there as well if you feel fit. What about its brightness or its texture? Does it feel warm, comforting? Does it feel like a pulse driving you? Here in your beautiful solar plexus chakra, you are bound with fire. This is your willpower and your drive. Here, we fuel our beautiful solar plexus with feelings of pride and with focus, with a sense of security and stability, knowing we have all of the resources at our disposal that we could possibly imagine, we could possibly desire. Know that you are the product of the fire of all fires that created the heavens and the earth, the sun and the stars. Stardust makes up the core of your physical being. You are the manifestation of the universal divine. It has transformed itself into the physical as you. At that soft spot where your ribs meet your belly, you can feel the pulse of your energy, its spark of divine life. And it's waiting for you to claim your power. You are not simply a part of the universal divine, but the universe itself. You wield all the power and possibility that the universe has to offer. You have no limitations. Where you may have weaknesses to overcome, you will simply work them and strengthen them as you would a muscle, making them strong and able. There's no shame in having seeds that still need to grow. You simply tend to them lovingly and watch them blossom. There is nothing you cannot do nor manifest if you simply acknowledge your divine power. Dip into that power now and allow it to shine in all the directions of your dreams. Allow it to shine as a bright beacon on your path. one you will be able to see in even your darkest hour. You can always dip into the solar plexus and it will show you the way. It will keep you fortified and energized. Feel into this beautiful inner fire. Make any adjustments to it that you see fit. If you find any thoughts, beliefs, emotions, or memories there that may be hindering you or holding you back in this area, you can simply throw them into the fire and they will be burned away, leaving nothing behind but pure positive energy. Let's bring that energy out a little wider. See if you can bring it out till it encompasses the entirety of your physical being, wrapping you in a beautiful bubble of yellow willpower and drive. I'm going to stoke that flame again and allow it to move even broader out into your environment. Growing it out into the room you're in, into the building, into your neighborhood, into your town. You're going to bring it all the way up and over the county and then the province and the country. I'm going to spread it all over the globe now. Let it wrap all the way around the world, allowing everyone to tap into their beautiful, positive energy from their solar plexus, allowing them to follow their will, not be discouraged or disappointed, allowing them to find their faith in themselves and in their dreams, and put their creative process to work to make their mark, and to empower the rest of the planet. When we empower ourselves, we empower others. Feel your full powers within you. You can even dip in a little bit to that sacral chakra, that sense of self, so you remember why you're doing this, what you are having the will for. And giving yourself that sense of security, knowing that you are fully able and safe to express yourself in your most genuine way. And draw up any energy from Mother Earth. She's always willing to nourish you whenever you need it, to feel a little more grounded, stable, strengthened. Feel your full powers burning within you. Bask in the warm glow, knowing full well you hold the powers of the universe within you. Take a moment now just to check in with all three of the chakras we have calibrated so far, the root, your sacral, and your solar plexus. Make any adjustments you see fit, allowing their energies to mix and mingle, complementing them, strengthening each other. And when it feels right, you can take a few slow, deep breaths. Maybe give your toes a little wiggle and shake your head from side to side, shimmying the shoulders. And then bring your powers out with you into your awareness of the world around you. Opening your eyes, ready to take on this next chapter of your life. Doesn't that feel good? Love it. Love it. So now that you have your solar plexus bright and shiny, ready to make its mark on the world, and knowing full well that it can, despite any setbacks or resistance it may hit. And with that beautiful encouragement comes that sense of self, that knowing of what you want, and that you're allowed to have what you want, and that it's safe to have what you want. What are you going to do with all that? What are you going to do with it today? How are you going to spread that into your world? How are you going to practice? Follow your instincts, and don't forget to follow your emotions. Those are your guideposts, those signs to keep you on your path. Does anyone have anything they'd like to share today? Maybe part of their experience, or something they're feeling inspired to create or do now that they have those 3 beautiful chakras all aligned and fully functioning in cooperation. I'm thinking today I want to paint. I'm going to take out some art supplies, and I'm thinking I might take a page from the Andrea Jenkins book, and I might do a mandala. We'll see how they turn out. And it doesn't matter, honestly, it doesn't matter as long as you're expressing yourself and you're following your instincts, your drive, because it'll always bring you where you need to be. It will bring you, and sometimes you'll be driven and inspired to do something you're like, oh, I don't even know why I do that. That doesn't make sense. I've never done that before. But once you follow it, you will be shown what it wanted you to know. It will bring you somewhere that you want it to be. We have to trust ourselves. We are divine, and we have divine instincts. And once we start tapping into those, beautiful, miraculous things happen in our lives. Jennifer says she might attempt the EI thing today. Awesome. You're going to need some willpower and drive for that. Don't get discouraged. Just keep powering through and you will get it. It'll all happen for you, baby. Oh, Andrea's saying that they are the comas. Yeah, I like the idea of mandalas. Honestly, I haven't really tried them before. I love looking at them. I love images of mandalas. But I haven't tried them before, so I'm going to try my hand and see. I don't know. Maybe I'll even do some embroidery today. We'll see. I'm feeling creative. I'm feeling artsy today, so we'll see what I come up with. Hopefully it's something fun. Okay. Anybody have any questions for me or anything they'd like to share about their solar plexus before we log off for today? I am going to work tomorrow on, of course, the next inline chakra. Tomorrow we are working on our heart chakra, your beautiful heart. So tomorrow we will work on things like love and gratitude. We will work on just joy, just finding our joy. When you find your joy, everything else just, it doesn't matter. Nothing else seems to matter. If you're in joy, everything's a joy. So tomorrow, join me again at 11 a.m. We will cleanse out that beautiful heart chakra and allow ourselves to move into our full powers one step further. Thank you so much for joining me, everybody. I really do appreciate it. It's nice that I get to share this with you, and it does boost me every day that I'm not just doing this for myself, but with you. Love you all, and I hope that you really enjoy your new powers today. And I can't wait to hear what you did with them. Thanks so much for joining me. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.